Hey everyone, welcome to the LifeThoughtsCamera YouTube channel. In today's pet parenting video, I want to talk about a very important topic. Well, all the topics are important. Let's start with this. Are you ready to have a pet? Don't forget to check out my pet parenting playlist. It is a collection of all the pet related videos that I have and will post on this channel. Let's start with the basics. The situation will be completely different if you grew up with a pet. And when I say grew up, I don't mean that you're a baby. I mean you should have been old enough to understand what was happening. And to make this more simple, I'm going to be using a cat as an example. In our family, we have 2 cats. If you want to know more about them, do check out my video, Meet Our Cats. This video will be focused on information for someone who has never lived or grew up with a pet. If I have to give an example, I would say that a pet is similar to having a baby that has just started crawling or walking. So what does a parent have to deal with in this situation? In short, it is a lot. The parent has to make sure that nothing is on the floor. This is to prevent tripping or choking on that item. You can't leave the doors or windows open so that they don't go out or even fall. You have to keep a track of food, make sure they don't overeat or undereat. Speaking about food, the next logical thought goes to poop. And let's not forget the vomit. Major communication gap is also an issue. It will take the adult to figure out what sound means what. But when you have a pet, it will be like having a baby from the time you got them home to their last breath. Now my thought goes to the last breath. The lifespan of a cat is somewhere between 10 to 20 years. That being said, you have to be prepared to face the loss of your pet. So this is hard. I'm just talking about it. I feel like crying now. Even if you get a tiny cat, you can't live in a small space. The cat needs sufficient space to run if it wants to. I know of pet parents who let their pets get very, very attached. For example, when they go to the bathroom, that time also the pet joins them. And I don't mean that they are taking a bath. I mean the other thing, as in number 1 or 2. You must have seen all those videos on YouTube. They look so cute. But this is bad, as a pet will get into separation anxiety even if you try to leave them for a few minutes. So what I'm saying here is that please don't be clingy with your pet. Give them some space, but don't ignore them also completely. Since we have cats, let me tell you about the care routine that we do. We have to brush them every single day. And after the winter season ends, the brushing happens twice a day to remove their winter coat. The reason we do this is so that while they groom themselves, they don't ingest too much fur. That way they tend to cough out less fur, which in layman's term makes them vomit less. Also, it prevents matting up of the fur, and it is also a very good bonding moment. Every day we have to get up at 7 a.m. at least to feed them. If we leave the food in the bowl for 24/7, then they will end up eating more. And getting a cat to do exercise is not that hard, but it is hard when one cat has no interest in even playing. How do you get that cat to lose weight? Tell me. And yes, there are gadgets that you can use to feed the cat. They also have timers, but they come with their own sets of issues. Cats use cat litter for doing their bathroom business. Another thing that we clean twice a day. If for some reason the litter is not clean to their satisfaction, they will end up using the soft surfaces like living room furniture or the bed to finish pooping or peeing. At least now it is much better. You can get flushable litter in the market. When we started, it was not available. Imagine smelly poop kept outside. We also have a weekly routine that involves trimming the nails and cleaning the ears. And once in a few months is their bath time. This is done so that the fur gets a nice spa treatment, making it soft and healthy. Next, I want to talk about situations like leaving them alone. You might need to go to the office or even travel. During this time, what are you going to do about your pet? Leave them alone, leave them with another person, or leave them at a daycare center? I know a lot of people have just one pet, but I strongly feel that you need to have 2 pets. You see, they also need company, and I don't mean for breeding and all that stuff. In our case, we have an adult male and a younger female. Even though they are close with us and all, the way they play and chase with each other, they just don't do the same thing with us. Next, I'm going to talk about is cost. You will have the general medicine stuff like rabies shots, etc. The other costs for our cats are food and litter, which is the main part. Other occasional costs are accident treatments like cuts on the nose due to a cat fight, which ended up with a cat cuddle, treats, toys, cat-related furniture, collar, leash, and the other stuff. So a roundabout figure per year comes to about 35,000 rupees. This is for food, litter, and the yearly vaccinations for 2 cats. Just like humans, cats can also fall sick. What if something serious happens, like a tumor, or something happens that they lose a limb or their eyesight? What are you going to do? You need to decide on this too. If your pet is smart, they will learn all the commands like stay or no very quickly. But what if they are not smart? Then you will need patience, time, money to train them, even if it is something simple like bathroom training. Lastly, I would like to talk about their senior life. They will be just like a grandparent, not that active. You need help in the bathroom, eating, and everything else. You might even need diapers. They might even develop memory loss and behave wildly. How will you handle all this? You need to decide on this too. And at this stage in their life, I would not travel as I don't want to leave them alone or with caretakers. How will someone who goes to office handle the situation then? You need to decide on this too. I know I mentioned a lot of bad points. Do not consider them as bad points. As an adult, one has to think of the worst things that can happen and be prepared for them. This is one of the main reasons why parents get life insurance after having a child. How about this? If you ask me now if we regret getting the cats, our answer will be a hard no. Yes, there are bad moments and other things, but there are also good moments. My husband and I agree that it is due to our cats that we have good mental health. I especially don't think we would have survived the pandemic without our fur babies. We just can't imagine our lives without them. I hope this gives a rough idea regarding getting a pet or not. In my future videos, I will dive deeper, like how to decide between getting a dog versus a cat and much more. I hope I have not scared you away completely by giving all the information. But remember that you have taken a really big step in seeing this video to know if you can do it, and that itself says a lot. But I want to mention this part. Yes, they are cats and they are a part of this family, our family. We cannot imagine our lives without them. This is something that you have to experience, as it is hard to explain. And it is also true that having a pet is not for everyone. No one talks about all the cost, the work, and many other things. If you're planning on fostering a pet, adopting a pet, or even if you already have a pet, then you must definitely check out my pet parenting series. These are my top 5 videos of this year, 2021. Did you check them out yet? Links to all the 5 videos are mentioned in the description box. And don't forget, there is always something that you can do. The least you can do is leave a comment, like this video, or share this video. That way it'll reach more people. And I don't know, maybe the 100th person might pick something from the list. And that happened because you did something about it. I hope this video was helpful, and I also hope that now you know if you're ready to have a new member in your life. If you're interested in lifestyle, do check out my other videos. Now, don't forget to thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. Bye!